Tampa Bay.
Running to the scene, multiple victims were found up and down the street, with one laid out dead, the critical, and over a dozen more in agony as officers arrived. That's when a young man approached officers, admitting to shooting his gun. He was identified as 22-year-old Tyrell Phillips, and as he turned himself in, officers removed a 10mm Glock 29 from his waistband.
10mm?
Tyrell's first shot would push its way into 14-year-old Elijah Wilson's neck, striking his spinal cord and immediately dropping him to the ground. A witness would comment on Facebook stating the dude in the red jacket literally had his jaw blown off.
These exotic boys, smoking exotic ops. You ain't heard about murder boys, we got exotic glocks. Tied to pull up real fast, with a lot of shots. Bitch, I'm feeling just like Mac, I got a lot of guap.
Mula gang, what down? It's your boy Mac Mula, aka Mr. Mula Mac, and I'm back with another video. Y'all know how we rocking, man. Cloud stocking, man. Keep the cushion in my pocket, man. Listen, check it out. Make sure I got a lot of channels, man. Before we get into this video, I got a lot of channels. So make sure y'all subscribe to the rest of my channels, man. My vlog channel. I just copped that Hellcat SRT. Oh there. Stop playing. And if y'all thought I traded in that vet or that AMG, you're crazy, man. I got 3 whip skirt right now, man. I got 3 skirts right now. All the fans too. Oh, stop playing. So make sure y'all go down there, rock with my vlog channel, my car channel, my second channel, my Mula membership channel, man. All that. Make sure y'all tap into my mentorship, because I'm showing you how to get rich. Everybody always ask me, Mako, how you do YouTube? Mako, how you start a business? Mako, how you get all this money off crypto and stocks and all this? Folks, go to the MulaMembership.com, sign up for $75. I'm gonna show you how to get rich, bro. 75 funky dollars. I'm gonna show you step by step. That's all you gotta do. Now, I can't fix lazy, you know what I'm saying? But if you willing to work, shorty, you gonna get rich right with me on Fold Them Grave. Also, my clothing line down there too, so make sure y'all check that out. Support your boy. And let's get into this video. Ski! Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video,
we're gonna be speaking on a Tampa rapper causing the worst mass shooting in the city's history.
God.
October 29th, 2023.
It was
2:47 in the morning when Tampa police heard gunfire erupt on 7th Ave in Ybor City.
Tampa Bay.
Running to the scene, multiple victims were found up and down the street, with one laid out dead, the critical, and over a dozen more in agony as officers applied tourniquets and pressure while attempting to locate the shooter.
Hold on, y'all, before we get back into the video, because we finna get right back into it, I gotta tell y'all about the Mula membership. The Mula membership is a website that I started a few years ago. Since I started this website, I have been able to put on so many of y'all, and I want you to be the next person to get put on. I'm gonna give you instructional videos, step-by-step instructions. I'm literally giving you lessons out weekly, daily, for you to understand these different categories. We talking about business, financial literacy, credit, crypto, we talking about stocks, we talking about Amazon, we talking about drop shipping, we talking about YouTube. I'm literally giving you the gems to be a boss, the gems to be a successful entrepreneur in 2023. So this is all you have to do. Click the link in the description, sign up right now for the low price of $50 a month, bro. $50 a month. You're gonna get access to a one-on-one help with me. You're gonna get access to my group chats where my experts worldwide work around the clock, 24/7, to make sure you have the best stock and crypto call-outs. That means all you gotta do is buy the same stocks and cryptos that I'm buying and make some of all this bread. Very simple, very easy. On birthday, stop waiting. Stop procrastinating. Click the first link in the description right now, especially if you want to be a boss. And if you dead serious, man, if you want to put that work in and get that money on, I'm talking about that easy money on, click that link in the description, shorty, right now, because we only got 2,000 spots, and I would hate to see you be missed out. Okay?
A dozen? That's when a young man approached officers, admitting to shooting his gun. He was identified as 22-year-old Tyrell Phillips, and as he turned himself in, officers removed a 10mm Glock 29 from his waistband, loaded with 11 rounds.
I didn't even know they had a 10mm gun. They just taught me. Maybe I'm been. What the f I been? What the f I been at? They got 10mm guns? I know about 40s and 9s. I guess they do. I know about 40s, 9s. You know what I'm saying? 45s, 50s. God. I know about 5.56, 7.62. You feel me? But I ain't never heard no 10mm Glock.
Officers would conduct a post-Miranda interview with Tyrell, to which Tyrell said he was on 7th Ave with friends when he saw a female he recognized from middle school.
Okay.
He waved at her.
Okay.
And as he did so, he was approached by approximately 6 black males. He advised they were aggressive, and one of them took a fighting stance towards him as if he was going to attack.
He waved at his girl.
That's when another spit at him. But Tyrell didn't know if the spit actually hit him or not. And he couldn't hear what they were saying as the area was so loud.
Right.
Later in the interview, and only when asked specifically if anyone else had guns, Tyrell described someone making a reaching movement to his waistband, to which he believed he was reaching for a firearm.
Well, gun, right.
Tyrell said the group continued to approach him and he was in fear, so he drew his own gun and fired. He stated he didn't fire at anyone specifically, but towards the entire group. Estimating he fired only 2 rounds, he ran from the scene, and as he ran, he could hear more gunfire erupt behind him.
They blicking back.
By now, law enforcement had an official count. 2 victims have been pronounced dead, while 16 more remain injured.
How the
It's the worst match.
How the did that go from that situation to 16 people getting hit up? That have to mean that he probably hit some innocent bystanders. They hit some innocent bystanders. Cause how the 16 people get shot? What kind of is y'all? I mean, it sounded like they said it was packed out, like overly packed out. But like, I guess that's probably motherfuckers running this. I don't know.
Shooting in Tampa's history. But this wasn't a targeted attack on innocent civilians. This was 2 hoods confronting each other in the middle of Tampa's most well-known tourist attraction. And the heart of the city's nightlife. Videos too graphic for YouTube would make their way to social media, showing the chaotic aftermath of what took place. Hearing a 14-year-old's life was ended would leave many wondering how such a policed area like Ybor City could suffer a night like this.
It's not that
hard. The video would also show what led up to the shooting. Officers would observe cell phone footage showing Tyrell wearing a mask in a verbal altercation with the other males. One of them could be seen with a red Bape hoodie, acting in an aggressive
I ain't gonna lie. This video might save his ass. If this is him in this white shirt and a Mary shirt right here.
Males. One of them could be
They
seen
walking
with
aggressive.
A red
I ain't gonna lie. One of them got a, you know what I'm saying? One of them, they got masks on. Folks clutching. Like he don't want the pipe to fall. Like you feel
aggressive manner towards Tyrell.
Throwing up gang signs.
A cell phone would capture the moment the both of them reached for their waist, as Tyrell was able to pull his weapon
and
first
they both reached
and fire.
I ain't gonna. And that video might. Who the is recording this? What do y'all be having going on? You see these niggas, man. I ain't with all that tough shit. I'm gonna tell you something right now, gang. I will shoot a nigga dead for trying me. You touch my girlfriend, I'm going to jail. You know what I'm saying? You touch my kids, I ain't got them yet, but God forbid, niggas, we going platinum. You touch my kids, you hear me? But I am not a tough guy. I just gonna protect me and mine. With that being said, if I'm walking down the street and I look to my right and I see a group of niggas, 2 groups of niggas, right? Stay with me. I see 2 groups of niggas arguing back and forth, clutching, getting each other's face. Pew! I'm gone. You see how fast I'm look at this. Boy, I'm gone. Nigga, y'all tripping, man. I know they finna start blicking. Them ain't got no name on it.
Now the 10mm is the preferred bullet for self-defense.
Okay, really? I know.
Against grizzly bears. Traveling faster than a 45 and hitting harder than a 9mm.
Right.
The 10mm Glock serves as a powerful semi-automatic handgun with the guarantee of blowing through whatever it hits.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it did.
Yeah.
Tyrell's first shot would push its way into 14-year-old Elijah Wilson's neck, striking his spinal cord and immediately dropping him to the ground. A witness would comment on Facebook stating the dude in the red jacket literally had his jaw blown off.
And that was the main nigga talking crazy, bro. You see what I'm saying? And it was the dude. If what dude is saying all he did was wave at a motherfucker, it was not that serious to lose your life over, gang. No matter how tough, no matter how much motherfucking you not going for that shit you is, nigga, you can still get shot, gang. That don't not make you bulletproof. I be trying to tell niggas like.
Discovered Elijah was also
don't be that worth
leg, which may have been done by Tyrell or whoever else opened fire. But officers would find a total
especially,
of 3.
I'm not finna be doing all this talking. Like, what we doing, shorty? If I'm finna pull, I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? If I'm finna up, I'm finna up. I ain't doing all that talking back and forth. I'm not finna sit here and wait for you to. I'm not doing that.
10mm shell casings by Elijah's body. Tyrell would admit it was him on video firing, and Elijah, who wore the red hoodie, was the one that spit at him.
Oh, he got.
In Elijah's last moments, he could be seen reaching for his waist.
Yep,
and as officers searched his body, it was discovered the 14-year-old was carrying a concealed firearm in a holster.
Yeah.
Tyrell met the legal age required to carry a handgun in Florida, which is 21.
Oh, 21.
And because of a new state law, anyone older than 21 may carry without a permit, as long as they had no felony convictions.
Yeah.
Elijah, on the other hand, was only 14 and was illegally carrying a handgun. Officers
that don't look good. He probably, how much you want to bet he got off?
Stolen. But questions would be raised as to why a 14-year-old was out at 2:47 in the morning with a gun in an area primarily serving alcohol.
Right.
Come to find out, Elijah was more commonly known as Baby E from Cross Fletcher, a hood in North Tampa sprawled across Fletcher Ave. Baby E could be seen in multiple music videos, along with multiple members from the area, as the rappers dissed other hoods and showcased an arsenal of weapons. Photos and videos of Baby E himself would show he liked to flex guns, making it seem less likely that he was an innocent 14-year-old victim. Of course he wasn't, bro. And more likely that he was with the shit
video
or trying to be and died because of it.
And that's the problem, gang. All these motherfuckers trying to be with this. I don't understand why y'all think this so cool. Go get some money. I don't give a at this point, bro. I don't give a how you get it for real. As long as you ain't killing nobody, go get you some money and put that on Instagram or something. You feel me? Go get you a new car or something. Y'all be
But
tripping.
that doesn't mean Tyrell was an innocent victim either. As Tyrell is more commonly known as TBY Rel,
so these
a
two
rapper
rap
from
niggas.
TC.
Okay.
Now TC, or Town and Country, is known as a Chico hood. And while they claim Tampa, Tampa doesn't necessarily claim TC. But that doesn't mean them Chicos haven't been rocking out as shootings and murders in the area keep making their way to the news. Rel can be seen in multiple music videos and pictures displaying guns. And his last post to Instagram, he can be seen wearing the same mask and shirt he wore during the shooting.
Oh, that's him with the
rapping
mask
about
on.
his daughter. Another angle of cell phone footage would show Baby E had a group with him who were approaching Rel's group as Rel's group continued to back up while Baby E pushed forward. It's more than likely the two groups got into it.
That's what's gonna separate if he get off though. If y'all approaching me and I'm backing up and it's on camera in Florida? Oh yeah, he probably got off, gang. How much I want to bet he got off?
And with Baby E leading the way, he was the first one to go down. The gunfire would alert 20-year-old Harrison Boonstopple, and while many began running, he told his friends to get down before telling everyone to get down. As the gunfire subsided, two friends would get back up saying, "Harrison, let's go, let's go."
He couldn't get up.
But he couldn't get back up. A bullet had pierced his back, leaving him in critical condition and unable to move. And doctors at Tampa General would notify his parents.
Is he paralyzed?
There was nothing they could do to save his life. 15 others had been shot, with one other person suffering injuries while attempting to get away. Rel would claim self-defense to police. And with Florida being a stand-your-ground state, this case will be one to test the morality of the law. Yeah. Police claim Baby E.
The only thing that I'm thinking is different. See, they gonna have to do a lot of ballistics and forensics because if the light-skinned nigga, if that nigga, some of his bullets hit other people, then he's going to get charged for that. Regardless of if it was an accident or not, they might let him off with some probation if he ain't killed nobody else. You know what I'm saying? But if that bullet hit that innocent white guy and killed him, rest in peace to him. Now you looking at some other shit, gang. You know what I'm saying? It might be manslaughter, but
in the seconds Rel is reaching for his gun, Baby E can be seen doing the same.
Yeah.
If Rel is able to prove he lawfully defended himself as he was in fear Baby E was going to pull a firearm, Rel technically couldn't be held responsible for the second murder and 15 attempted murders that followed.
Right, yeah.
But Rel told the police it wasn't Baby E who he thought had a gun in his waistband. It was someone else. When asked again if he saw Baby E reach for his waistband, Rel again clarified that Baby E never did. These statements are going to play a crucial role
bad.
in the upcoming
Shut the
trial
up.
because the prosecutors are going to use these statements
Yeah.
to show Rel fired indiscriminately and as someone that he admitted never reached for a weapon and believed didn't have a weapon. But in all reality, Rel still has a fighting chance.
Yeah, it's on
because
video.
Baby E can clearly be seen reaching and died with a stolen weapon on his waist.
On him, right, yeah.
The fact that 22-year-old Rel just killed someone and set off a mass shooting is a valid excuse to not be able to exactly recall every detail.
Yeah.
And if he's able to acquire the right lawyer, there's no telling where this
All you
case
need, for
will
real.
go. But I guarantee you, this case will not go unpunished.
For sure.
The amount
yeah.
of pressure that's going to fall on the police and prosecutors to
shit.
secure a conviction in a case where so many innocents were shot could result in the wrong person being punished.
Yeah.
It said law enforcement is still looking for 2 additional shooters,
And it's not helping him that the other nigga died. You know what I'm saying? If the other nigga would have survived, they would have been able to charge him. But now that he's passed, rest in peace to him too. Now the light-skinned nigga might get caught up with it just because somebody gotta take this fall. Like 16 people got shot in a city where, you know, Tampa, you know, it's hoods everywhere, but Tampa is not no place where it's 1,000 murders a year and like from what I know. You feel me? Like, especially on this block, it's a lot of white people. It seem like cool Halloween or whatever. Like, somebody got to go down for that.
Harrison's
Like, they gonna make sure somebody go down for that.
Rel's 10mm Glock was the weapon that killed him, or if someone else fired the fatal shot.
Yeah.
Rel could be seen wearing a turtle suit, also known as a suicide prevention skirt,
suicide, yeah.
as he was arraigned for the 2nd-degree murder of Elijah Wilson. He was not charged with a stolen firearm, somewhat confirming the stolen weapon belonged to the so-called victim. And he has not been charged with shooting any of the additional victims.
Right.
With many outraged that a 14-year-old child was killed, many others have taken the stance that Rel did in fact act in self-defense and did in fact follow Florida law by standing his ground when in fear for his life. Rel himself was armed and being aggressively approached by a male the same size as him.
Yeah.
So the victim's age is irrelevant.
Right.
While Rel didn't know if the victim was armed,
Rel
Rel was aware of his own firearm. And the fact that if things turned physical between them, the victim could have had the chance to disarm Rel and shoot him with his own gun, as we've seen in videos of police being physically attacked.
Yeah.
So Rel drew his weapon at the same time. It appears on video the victim was attempting to draw his, and Rel fired. At
But
this
the
time,
fact that Rel had a legal gun on him
faces
is
a
like
possible life sentence in Florida State Prison,
you know what I'm saying?
and the possibility of beating the entire case for standing his ground.
Yeah.
Now this case is already controversial.
Yeah, it's so controversial. It's gonna come like you
You
gotta
have
pick
a
it. Let me know what y'all
14-year-old
think.
victim who shouldn't have been in the area,
Right.
and died with a stolen gun in his waist.
Right.
In my opinion, he was clearly reaching for that gun when he was shot.
For sure.
I feel like Tyrell should beat this case on stand your ground.
That's what I feel like that too though.
But the fact
What you
that
want him to do?
16 or 15 other people were shot,
There you go. That's what changed right there.
that can't go unpunished.
For sure, yeah.
Which means that if the state and the police aren't able to grab the 2 other shooters, they're gonna look horrible.
Yeah.
Which could result in Tyrell taking the rap for everything that happened.
Yeah.
Tyrell had a 10mm Glock. This is a big f***ing gun.
Okay.
It had 11 rounds in it when the police got it. 3 shell casings were found. That means he fired 3 shots, and 3 shots don't hit 16 people.
And that see, I didn't know that part. He might be saved. Cause that means he wasn't maliciously trying to end a bunch of people's lives. He shot a nigga. Probably shot boom 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, boom boom boom. He had 3 shots and took off. Pew! Probably ran or something, ducked, fall, stop, duck, roll, something. You did. He probably did all that extra shit. So yeah, I think he should be good.
So
he
everyone knows that there's other shooters out there.
Right.
They're gonna try to find these other shooters, and they most likely will.
Yeah, for sure.
Now I would like to hear y'all's thoughts and comments in the comments section.
Yeah.
On how y'all feel that this case should play out. The innocent victim that was killed in this case is obviously Harrison, and not the 14-year-old who was strapped and tried to run up on somebody going 4s up, and then gets hit in the shit.
Right.
I don't feel like that's an innocent victim.
That ain't no innocent
And I mean, the
victim.
most clear-cut thing in my mind is if that was me that had the gun and I have a group aggressively coming towards me, I'm going to have to pull it.
I'll have
and if
to.
I feel like he's pulling it, I'm going to have to fire.
Yeah,
and when they say, oh, why were you in fear for your life if you only had hands? The same reason that when police are physically attacked, they draw their gun and shoot.
Yeah.
Because if you have the opportunity to grab that cop's gun in a physical fight, cop is gonna kill you to make sure you don't have that opportunity.
Yeah.
If you're gonna take on carrying a firearm,
Yeah.
you're not gonna let anybody get close enough.
Yeah.
To where they're even punch you. Possibly able to.
Right.
Grab that gun.
Grab that glitch.
Disarm you.
Yeah.
And use it against
or even if you got it if you got it on your waist and you got it cocked, nigga don't even gotta grab it. He ain't even gotta grab it and pull it. He can bow. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like you gotta be careful. That's why don't with me. I ain't gonna with you. I feel like anybody, especially in Florida, Texas, and that's why I with these states for these laws. You walk up on me, bro. I'm sitting here minding my motherfucking business. I might have waved at your girl. I ain't do nothing aggressive. I could say whatever. Even if I nigga, you walk up on me and you trying to be aggressive or you trying to fight or I see you reaching for it's going to down. And at least in these states, I can comfortably pop you and take my home somewhere. In LA, I seen a nigga. We reacted to a video in LA. 4 niggas came to his house with his wife and his kid, his babies, at the house and tried to rob the house. He turns around and shot at I don't even think he hit none of them niggas. He turned around at his house with his legal firearm. He turned around, shot them niggas, and they took his gun license away and arrested the nigga. That get off. That you come to my house, your ass getting splattered, man.
Say that Tyrell is a drill rapper and he talks about killing cool, but he ain't a felon.
Right, exactly.
He acted lawfully.
Not a felon
in this situation.
Right.
They can say that kid was only 14 and whatever.
He had an illegal gun, an illegal stolen gun.
That kid was in an area he shouldn't have been in.
Right.
I don't know where the parents were at.
Right.
I see the fathers on the news after the case. But if you can go on social media and see your kid throwing foes up and carrying guns and he's doing all these music videos.
Right. What you expect?
Everything starts at home. You're not gonna bash the parents.
Mm-hmm.
But that kid shouldn't have been there.
Mm-hmm.
And he shouldn't have been starting. Let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section. Prayers out to Tampa and all the victims involved.
Prayers out. I hope everybody decent, man.
This is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like you said, I ain't gonna bash the parents, but at the same time, gang, you start some can't get mad at my motherfucking finish it, gang. That's why I don't with nobody, because I don't want nobody with me. I respect everybody I see. Hey, how you doing? Have a good day. Hey, how you doing, man? What's going on, boss, man? How you doing, man? Have a good day, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, how you doing? No, I'm good. I'll hold the door for you. You got it? I need some help? Because I don't want no problem with nobody. I don't want nobody with me. Because I know what I'm going to do. But what I don't know is what you going to do. And that's what scares me. All that tough I'm scared. Throw them grave. But let me know what y'all think. This definitely one of the situations where a lot of people gonna think on both sides. So just let me know what y'all think, Ski. Matter of fact, if you do let me know what you think in the comment section below, I'll give you some money. You know what I'm saying? I'll get a best comment $250 on Cash App. No cap. Ski.